What up, universe? It's me, Tiffany Alex, the creator and host of TIFF Mode, your podcast place for you to fill your fields, for you to hear others in their fields, and for you to hear me in my field, all unbothered, unjudged, and unapologetically.
What's good, universe? It's me, Tiffany Alex. First off, let me apologize for taking this long hiatus. Like, the last time y'all saw me, I was doing the whole Women's Month issue and tribute, and that was when? Like, March? So I've spent like a month and a half just recuperating and focusing on myself and trying to be kind to myself. That's going to be the focus of today's segment, being kind to not only yourself, but to others. So sometimes you need a break of relaxation, of composure, of just focusing on the bigger picture, which is being okay with everything that you're going through and how your body's feeling and how your mind is set and the physicality of everything. And so I had to focus on that for me, and I did that. I just needed the time off, and I'm apologizing for all of that because I know you guys were wondering, oh, when is she coming back? When is she coming back? Well, I'm back. Being kind is very essential to just the way of life. And if we don't be kind to ourselves, how are we going to be kind to others? So I took the time out to take care of me. And I hope in the meantime, y'all took the time out to take care of yourself too, especially with this spring equinox. I'm not sure how many days into spring that we are in, but spring is about awakenings and blossoming and blooming and creating anew. And that's what I was trying to do with this, with myself and with this segment. And that's what I'm promoting today. I'm promoting taking care of yourself, taking care of others, being there for each other. There's a lot going on in the world to where like people are dying each and every day. People are getting married. People are having kids. Like life is just blossoming all around us. And if we don't take the time and the energy to take that all in and to be thankful for everything like that, like how can we even say that we are living life? And if we don't do these things, we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not taking care of the ones around us. And for that, I had to go into a bigger picture within myself. Like, okay, what is it about me that is being unbalanced? I had to focus on my eating habits, my sleeping habits, because they were all jacked up. The way I was doing exercises, when I was doing exercises, meditation, I found a newfound love for meditation. Like, it really helps just to stay still, center yourself, think positively, and just manifest all the things that you want in your life and manifest all the things that you want out of your life. And there's nothing wrong with doing those things. If you have to remove people, if you have to remove bad habits, like why not do that in order to create a better you? In order to create peace and calmness into your life, why not do that? I had to get rid of a lot of things just to figure out what it was that I need in order for my life to be at least a little bit better than what it was the day before. I had to stop eating a lot of junk food. I had to start drinking more water. I had to start getting into sunlight. Like, you can imagine how much you could miss out on just by sitting in the house, not doing anything. Just anything overindulging is not healthy. So what you need to do is just balance out your life and to figure out what it is that you need more of and do so. I realized like I needed more sunlight and more exercise, so I started getting up in the morning, exercising, stretching, my meditation, and then throughout the day I might go on like a hike or like a stroll, whatever you want to call it. And I found out that like the more you do that, the more you feel better about yourself. The more you feel free and enlightened and light. So I had to do that for me, and I hope I hope you guys are doing that for yourself. If you feel like you're like messed up as far as creativity, try writing something down, try journaling, try going outside and maybe dancing or painting, or I mean, like, there's so much stuff that you can do just to get a creative flow going. And I don't see why people just won't do that on a regular basis. And if not regular basis, at least time to time. when you do feel like you have the time, when you do feel like you're losing your creative ability. And so with my creative flows, I've kind of realized like, okay, what can I learn? What can I get into as far as my mind, body, and soul? And I recently kind of learned about chakras, the 7 chakras. It starts from the root, which is like the pelvic area, and you're actually going up to your crown. And from what I realized and what I've read, I'm not going to get into all of it today, but from what I've noticed about myself, it's my root chakra, it's my sacral chakra, and it was my crown chakra that was off the most. So with those chakras, with the root chakra in particularly, I had to develop a security and stabilize myself by creating an environment to where I felt safe. And with my sacral chakra, I had to take care of my insides. So I know that I had to start being more sensitive to myself as far as physicality and when I'm eating, when I'm taking care of myself. And with my crown, I had to get back to spirituality and my wisdom and my way of thinking. So I wanted to do that creatively by going back to what it is that I like to do, whether it's meditation, whether it's writing my thoughts down, or maybe even being back in front of you guys. Maybe that's what it was that I've been lacking, just not doing my podcast and just being a little down about it and everything. But I'm so grateful to be back, and possibly my chakras and everything will become more aligned with each other. In next episode, I will be getting into more of the chakras, the 7 chakras. But from what I found out, those 3 chakras are what were unbalanced for me, and I wanted to focus on those chakras and what may be missing and what may be misaligned and everything. And from what I found out, what I did with the whole meditation, the creativity, and securing my own environment is what is helping me get back in order. And those were the ones that were the most messed up and the ones that I had to fix. And so I did so. Whether that was from meditation or, like I said, writing out my thoughts, or becoming more in tune with spirituality and my way of thinking. And I had to get back to that, which it's still a work in progress, but know that I'm getting there, and we can all get there by at least trying to figure out what it is that is wrong with us at the time being. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So for more of the information that I just gave y'all on the 7 chakras and the chakras that were more disaligned with myself, you guys can head over to healthline.com to get more of that information. And like I said, with the next segment, I'm going to be talking more about the 7 chakras and what I do to at least try to stay aligned and try to stay positive and most of our balanced within the 7 chakras. So like I was saying earlier, y'all, besides taking care of ourselves as an individual, we need to learn how to take care of each other and to be more sympathetic and empathetic and just listen and to possibly feel how someone else may be feeling or thinking can go a long way for that person. So instead of shooting straight for the jugular and being mean about something or giving what you think is constructive criticism when it's really just really mean criticism, it's just to listen, hear them out, and to feel what they feeling, whether it be a friend, whether it be a family member, because who really knows what somebody is going through within their mindset and their mind state right then and there. What you say to them could be possibly triggering to where they can freaking just go off, no matter how they go off, but completely go off. There's too many of us dying out here. Everybody is so traumatized by this whole COVID-19 virus mess, and everybody's getting older and less tolerable for one another. And we need to become more tolerable for one another if we're going to be there for each other, if we're going to see each other succeed, and if we're going to grow as individuals and together as a unit. And for us, in order for us to do that, we need to learn one another. We need to be able to be patient and to be kind. So whether that's somebody trying to tell you something really deep or just them trying to tell them about their day, try and listen. Try and understand. Be there for that person, whether you're a family member, whether you're a friend. Just do that for them. Because you would want that done for you, wouldn't you? Like, I know I would. And that's one of the reasons why if I don't talk to somebody, I like to write my feelings down. Or if I do talk to somebody, I would really like for them to at least acknowledge what it is that I'm feeling or how they're feeling if they want to tell me something, because I'm someone who I at least try to feel what the other person is feeling, and I would expect the same from them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I think that we should do. We should be kind to one another. We should definitely take time to take care of one another. Because the world is a effed up place, and we are living in effed up times, and we are going through effed up situations each and every day, and we could definitely need and use somebody to lean on and to be there for us. Just like we would want the same from them. Alright, so with us needing and should be kinder to each other and ourselves, we really need to think about, like, if we don't be kind to one another, imagine how much time we have left in this world. Like, we don't know how much time we have left. 1 minute we're here, 1 minute we're not. With celebrating losses, celebrating birthdays each and every day, and every moment in each day of our time is very special, and we need to consider how we spend it, who we spend it with, and how we treat one another. So if you have a brother or a sister, a loved one or a friend, let them know each and every day that you love them. Even if you're not thinking about it at that time, when you do think about it, really reach out to them and let them know that they are on your mind, just like you would want them to think like, oh, they're on my mind. Let me hit them up and see how they're doing. Let me reach out to them. Let me say my thank yous and I love yous. Like, pretty much give people their flowers while they still on earth and while you still can. Everybody deserves their set of flowers. Let's give each other our flowers. Let's say our loves, and let's say our thank yous for everything that they have done for us, what we have done for them, and how much we appreciate one another. And until then, y'all, I want to thank everyone for watching this segment, watching this episode of TIFF Mode, and just remember to be kind to one another, love one another, and appreciate each other and yourself each and every day.
Wake up!